Hey guys, welcome back to TheConnoisseur Reviews. I had a chance to watch El Camino, a Breaking Bad story last night. And before I get into the review, I want to give you some context into my relationship with Breaking Bad as a show. I got into the show a little bit late, around the third season or so, but I fell completely in love. I thought the storytelling, the pacing, the characters, the way it was directed was so different from anything else I had seen on TV up until that point. It was cinematic, it was deliberately paced, it was a lot of character development and slow pacing that built up to this huge crescendo, usually at the finale, and even like the mid-season stuff. So I think it's just a great show. And having said that, I think it had the greatest finale of all time. Like that last episode and the second to last episode were just magnificent. I thought it tied up all loose ends very well. It, tied up Walt's storyline, had redemption for Jesse, had, all this stuff. And I thought it concluded in a very satisfying way where I didn't see them being able to do anything else beyond that. Everybody had their ending, and there wasn't really whole much else to do. And so when they announced the movie, I was kind of hesitant because I was like, man, what are they going to do? I don't want them to. There's a spoiler. I'm going to get a little spoiler today. I didn't want them to bring Walt back and just follow Walt again. So it was great seeing that we're getting it from Jesse's perspective in this film and what his life is kind of like after this situation, and how it's all crazy and hectic, and he has to deal with all the criminal stuff and trying to get out of it and trying to find excuses, trying to backtrack his, experience. So it was great seeing that. And I feel like the performance from, I can't remember his name now, Paul, is amazing. I think this is the best performance he's given. His performance in the ending of Breaking Bad was kind of bleak and sad. This is great, like seeing him kind of own it up and reclaim Jesse Pinkman as his own person again, because Jesse throughout the series has just been losing his identity constantly, and it was just great seeing him kind of come back to it. Without giving too much away, I think it concludes in a very satisfying way. It's not as great as Breaking Bad's season finale is, but it's just a really great episode. And that's where my problem with the film is as a film. As a continuation and an extended episode, it's phenomenal. It's great. I like it. It gives us, the conclusion to everything. But as a movie, it does rely a lot on being a Breaking Bad fan. And if you're not a Breaking Bad fan or aren't familiar with the source material, you're gonna feel a little left out, because there's throwbacks, references, all this stuff thrown in there that are just for the people that have watched the show. If you just go into it blind, you'll find it as a cool, like, slow-paced gangster kind of film. But, well, not gangster, that's the wrong word, but like this mob drug lord kind of thing. But it just won't be the same unless you have that back history with it. And also, this didn't feel like a cinematic movie to me. Like, it has a title movie on it, but it just felt like a extended episode, and it didn't have that key scene like any other great Breaking Bad episode has, like the Hank battle sequence with the twins from Mexico, or Gus's face-off thing. You would know what I mean if you've seen the show, or the finale. It just doesn't have these like lingering moments where you can just talk about it and discuss and analyze the scenes. I don't think it has anything in particular like that, but just to see the performances is awesome. Just a deliberate pacing is great, and the storytelling is still very good. I like the conclusion, and I feel like it does, as a fan of Breaking Bad, tie up a lot of the stuff. Not that there was a whole lot to tie up, but the little bit of loose ends that there were, it just ties it up and just gives us a nice package. So we have this complete Breaking Bad experience. Yeah, having said that, I enjoyed it. I'm not going to rate it because I feel like this is more of a TV movie for sure. Like, it's just a really good TV movie, especially for a fan of the series. And I'm not going to give it a score, but let me know what you guys think as a fan. What are your thoughts? If you're not a fan, I'm more interested in knowing what you guys thought of this. If you're buying into the hype, it doesn't make you want to go back and watch the show, or are you just kind of satisfied with what you got? I mean, I liked it, but let me know in the comments below. And if you like this review, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, follow me on my various social media sites at AwesomeOnOK or on TheConnoisseur reviews on my Tumblr. Alright guys, Gucci.